back and thanks for popping in. I'm so glad you're here. Y'all, today we're going to be opening a very special quarterly subscription box, and this video is worth the watch because consistently quarter after quarter, this box knocks it out of the park. It's very well curated. Y'all sing it with me. It's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Baby, it's so good. The box I'm talking about is my Trove box, and I'm getting to open the spring 2024 box with you guys. Now, if you're unfamiliar with my Trove box, it is a quarterly home decor subscription box. But y'all, this one is so special. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I think you should buy it. The first one is the quality of the products are unlike any other products in any other subscription box. If I walk through my house, this box and Norley, I feel like, are 2 that I just use the products consistently every single day. But this particular box, I find that the lesson I learned is you can have really beautiful items in your home that are functional, that you use daily and weekly, that really stand the test of time. I don't know about you, but I would cheap out buying stuff for my home. Like, especially when my kids were little, I would maybe buy the cheapest drinking glasses at Target because I was like, oh, the kids are just going to break them. And what I've learned is you can buy really high quality products. They can be put in the dishwasher day in and day out. You use them and they still look brand new and really just make you happy and elevate your home just a little bit. I know in the spring box, we got these gorgeous hobnail glasses. We could pick the color. I picked blue because it went with my dining room, but I drink out of those glasses every single day. And I love that she thinks about being able to put things in the dishwasher. Thank you, Corinne. I think it was 2 falls ago, this gorgeous wool blanket. It's my favorite thing that I own practically in my whole house. It's my precious. It's wool, but it's not itchy. It's not too hot. It's light. It's just perfect, but it's still warm. And then I also use these gorgeous, I think they're called placemats, but I kind of use them interchangeably between a placemat and a charger. I change up my decor on my table every single quarter, and those are always the landing point of every single, or the beginning point of every single stack of dishes that I use in my tablescape. They're just beautiful. They're not like the cheap placemats that I would go and buy at Hobby Lobby or somewhere, and then I'd put them in the washing machine and then they're come out and they just never look the same again after you've washed them. So if you get anything from this video, know the products in this box are really high quality. The second reason I think it's really worth the money is Corinne looks for companies that are either women run or small family run businesses. A lot of the items have, small artisans in there. So there's more like a handmade feel to the box, which is nice, maybe, or boxes that give back, which I think is great. So you can feel good about the products inside. And then lastly, I think the third reason this box is such a steal is the owner, Corinne. She's a home designer, and she's so consistent on Instagram, you guys. So whether you get this box or not, go ahead and give her a follow. She gives great tips and tricks for decor, but also she takes a lot of time, and inside this box there's a QR code and you can open it up and there's a newsletter inside with all kinds of fun articles and recipes and tips and tricks. She spends a lot of time with that, and that's something that we don't see in a lot of other subscription boxes. Now let's talk about the 411 of this box. This is a quarterly subscription box. Again, this is the spring box. It is $224.99 a quarter. So this one definitely falls a little bit more on the luxury side of subscription boxes, but y'all, trust me, it is worth every single penny. Now, I do have a discount code for $15 off. If after watching this video you want to grab it, you can use my discount code. That's for your first box. Or you can go over to her marketplace. Now, her marketplace is just like an online boutique, and she has fabulous things over there. I have spent my own money and bought gifts for members of my family and friends over in her marketplace. If you're looking for something a little different, a little unusual, go over there and you will find the perfect gift. Trust me. So you can use my 15% or $15 off, $15 off one time, either on the box for your first box or over in the marketplace. Now, if you want to get an annual subscription, you actually save $100 off the boxes. That's $25 a box discount. That's a huge chunk of money. Plus you get to customize some of the items in the box. So whether you want to get a quarter to quarter box or an annual box, I will have the links down below. Now, with all that being said, let's unbox, you guys. As we do, if you like what you see, consider hitting that subscription button. If you're stopping by for the first time, comment below where you're from. That lets me know you're new so I can welcome you personally in the comments. This is what the box looks like. I mean, it's like the size of my torso. It's pretty darn big and it's heavy. And then this is what it looks like. I think there's 6 items in here. It says fragile, handle with care. I did go ahead and just slit the tape on this one because this one is very highly taped all the way around it. So just to make the video go a little faster, I did that. This is what it looks like. So we've got some paperwork on top, which I'm going to take off. I'll share that with you in a minute. And then they have their signature My Trove Box tissue. There's little birds on here. It's so pretty. And its color changes with every season. This time it is the navy. And when you open it up, give you a little peeky peek here. It's kind of anticlimactic because of all the paper. Let's kind of pull some out. And we can see what's inside. Now, I've been watching some of her reels, and what I can tell you is this is a very Parisian feeling box, which I'm so excited. I went to Paris on my honeymoon and absolutely loved it. I would love to go back. So inside the box, you are going to find this little paper. It's the My Trove Box paper that talks a little bit about the items in the box. Then you get what's called the nitty gritty. I'm not going to show you very much of that because I don't want to spoil what's inside. She also gave me the discount code, which is going to give you that $15 off one time in the year. So it says, J'adore Paris, or I love Paris. Me too. It's often the destination of choice for me when an opportunity to visit the European continent presents itself. There's always a lot to do in this exciting metropolis steeped in history, restaurants to try, activities in and out of the city to explore, and it never becomes redundant. There's always something to discover as a newcomer or rediscover as a returning visitor. Before unboxing hauls became the rage on YouTube, I was jokingly referred to amongst my friends as the Paris Mule, bringing back anything that would fit into my checked luggage and wouldn't be flagged or confiscated by the Border Patrol. Looking back, it was an embarrassing amount of cheese, cans of foie gras, French butter, dry pantry staples, plus a few houseware items thrown in. This year, in lieu of my going to Paris, I'm bringing Paris to you by way of our spring box. I've pulled together a small collection of items I've personally chosen for friends from my trips abroad to Europe. Everything from entertaining essentials, kitchen staples for everyday use. Hear that? Everyday use. I like that. And artisanal foods from small women-owned businesses for you to try. I hope you will enjoy using them as you entertain at home this season. And then here's that little QR code I was talking about that you just have to click and it will take you over to the newsletter. Okay, so let's go ahead and open. The first thing I see on top is this little guy. So pretty. I love the blue and white because this will go on a tablescape in my dining room. Isn't it pretty? It's almost cream. So I think this is like a tea towel. Look at this. You can actually tell that it was made in Europe. How fancy. All right. This is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's got some structure to it, but it's not stiff. It has some softness to it too, which I like it. I think that's the best of both worlds. You don't want it so soft that it's floppy, but you want it to have a little bit of structure. So if you're hanging it on your stove or whatever, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, so that guy is the Provence striped cotton tea towel. It's 100% cotton, navy blue, or ruby pinstripe pattern. They're going to surprise us. Woven and manufactured in France, and it is machine washable. Now, it does look like she gave me some other notes that I could kind of share with you guys. So it says that it is made from a small family-owned mill located in France, specializing in restaurant quality table linens. Okay, so that's our first item. I think you can't ever go wrong with the tea towel. And I think red or blue, like we have 4th of July coming up, spring and summer, both of those colors are going to be so perfect. All right, the next thing we have is La Rochère. Now listen, I like France, but I do not speak French. So if there's anything that I say in here that hurts your ears, if you do speak French, just bless my heart under your breath and just go and know that my heart is in the right place. Oh, these have bees on them. These have bees on them. Look how beautiful. Okay, I don't know if all 4 colors are in here or you get one of the colors in 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let's look at these. You get all 4. Look how stunning that is. It's coming off a little more like Christmas green in the camera, but it definitely has a little bit more of like a teal, a dark, really pretty teal, moody teal, if you will. We've got this like dark, moody lavender. Oh my goodness. This is that beautiful blue. And then we have this like olivey green. Now what I will tell you is these are so on trend right now as I'm watching what's happening in the home decor world. And y'all know I'm not a big home decor girl, but I kind of do watch trends, and everything is sort of these dark jewel tones, dark, moody, beautiful, like brass and gold fixtures. These are stunning, whether you want to have a cocktail or you drink, you know, your water in them every night before you go to bed, or your orange juice. So many things. They're so pretty with the little bees on them. I know fleur-de-lis are really popular in Paris, but I also think the bee is too. So let's read about that. The colors are beautiful. Y'all, these have a little weight to them. This is one of those things that you can probably put in the dishwasher, we will see, and use consistently every day, in and out. Okay, so it says assorted French bee tumblers adorned with a historic French symbol of the bee that once graced royal fabrics, drapes, rugs, and furniture. Okay, let me see if she gave us any information on that. Ooh, this company, the La Rochère, established in 1475, has been in business for over 500 years and is known for their artisan designed glassware. How beautiful. Do you see what I mean about this box like feeling so special? All right, I'm gonna put these down here. All right, so the next thing in here looks like this. It's wrapped in bubble wrap. What do you think? Maybe a candle? She did mention in her story that she was considered the Paris mule, so maybe this is like a pantry type staple. It says that this is a framboise, I might be saying that wrong, macaron. Are these cookies? Hold on. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a jar. How cute is that packaging? Look at that. That feels so special. Wouldn't that be so pretty in like a gift basket? All right, let's read about what that is. That is a small batch artisanal French jam. Ooh la la. Parisian jam recipes are made in accordance with traditional artisanal methods without any additives or preservatives. This women-owned business creates exceptional jams and unexpected flavors using all natural ingredients. Ooh, it says we could have received 1 of 7 flavors. It says apricot raspberry with star anise or anise. One of them, ooh, this one kind of makes me wonder, chestnut pear tonka jam. That sounds very intriguing. I would want to try that one. 4 citrus jam with orange, grapefruit, kumquat, and clementine. Lady Marmalade. Sorry for breaking out into song so many times. With passion fruit, exotic fruit juice, lemons, and infused hibiscus leaves. Raspberry macaroon jam. So I think it's a macaroon, not a macaron, even though it says macaron here. I think it just depends on how they're spelling it. Raspberry macaron. Yum. It says that it's got macaroon crumbs with raspberry and lemon. I like this one. Raspberry cherry blossom jam or strawberry tomato basil jam. It says in 2015, to revive this Parisian tradition, the company was founded with a desire to create exceptional jams using products that are just as exceptional. Confiture Parisienne recipes have unexpected flavors, but they're still made according to traditional artisan methods. Very cool. Ooh, I'm loving this box. Okay, but wait. All right, so here we are. We're only maybe a third of the way through. I hope I'm not breaking anything. Oh, this is stunning. Okay, I think these are little cheese knives. Look how pretty they are in this little wooden holder. Oh my goodness. I don't want to break the seal, but I have to open them. I like they've got the colors of the French flag here. And it slides out. So you've got the cheese knife, the spreader. I forget, we own one of these knives, but I can never remember what it is. It has something to do with cheese, I'm sure. Oh, look at the handles on them. I don't know if they're showing up on camera, but they're a little, let me pull these out. They're a little bit like marbleized. Do you see? That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says that guy is the Langual mini cheese knives. Their stainless steel mini cheese set includes one hard cheese cutter, one fork tipped knife. That's what I was talking about. So I guess it's a knife and a fork mixed together, and one soft cheese spreader. They have the iconic bee motif on the top of their handle. How beautiful. I don't see the bee. Oh, there it is right here. Right here is the little bee. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, she also says that with those guys that you could either receive a white marbled handle or the black one. If you are an annual member, you will get to pick. It says this is pronounced laguiole, which refers to a type of traditional French pocket knife that was initially made in the village of Laguiole. These knives have been produced in this region since the early 19th century and have become emblematic of the region and French culture. The name Laguiole can also be referred to a knife style with a specific design feature such as the shape of the blade, the handle, the spring, and the bee or the fly. Interesting. Those are beautiful. Like, these are things that you would pull out and put on your cheese board and that people would talk about. They're conversation starters, aren't they? I love that we've got this gorgeous little case. And the case even has a little bee on it right here. Gosh, this is a lovely, lovely box. Okay, but wait. There's more. Let's pick this guy up. This is, I think, where the weight of the box came from. I don't know what's in here. Oh. Ooh, look at the size of these. Now, I was just in a store the other day. This must be something that's really popular right now because they had smaller cutting boards. Like you could do herbs, or maybe you do like your crackers, or maybe your olives and pickles, and you do your cheese and salami on the bigger one. So you could separate them out. Look at the grain of that. Is that not stunning? I love the knotty look. They are so smooth all the way across, but they have such character, both of them. Aren't they gorgeous? Wow. And this is like a leather cord around it. You could use these as decor. You can just set these behind like maybe your utensil crock, like behind in a kitchen. You could use these any way you wanted. All right, let's look at what those are about. Those are the olive wood boards. Oh, they're pretty olive wood. It's a set of 2 beautifully grained olive wood board duo. Hand wash and polish with olive oil. So that's what keeps them nice. Now, here's the trick with these. I think I have my boys finally trained that they cannot use these as cutting boards. Every time I get a new beautiful like charcuterie board, it always gets used as a cutting board. And I think I finally got them trained. I bought some like the like silicone ones, and they seem to like those. Okay, so let's read about this. It says, great for cutting herbs. That's what I said. A side serving board for charcuterie or bread items. Hand wash and polish using olive oil to add the luster and show off its grain. These are just beautiful. I'm going to open this one too, just because you couldn't see the front of this one. Isn't it pretty? The olive wood. Oh gosh. They are so smooth, and they're cold. Like, I don't know if that's the type this wood kind of holds in the cold, but I feel like if you put cheese on here, it would stay nice and cold for a while. Beautiful. Okay. But wait. We got something in this beautiful box here. What is this? Oops. I don't want to rip it. Oh, there's like lots of pieces in here. Pieces and parts. Okay, look. This is that gorgeous olive wood to match the boards, but this has got little divots here. And inside, look at this. The little wooden olive wood scoop and a little bowl. And there's 3 of them. This is so pretty. You could leave this out on your counter. You can do salt and pepper and whatever other like herb. I do a lot of onion powder or garlic powder or whatever. You could even do like sugar if you were doing like a little coffee bar, hot chocolate bar or something. You could put like peppermints and marshmallows. You could do so many things with this. You could even use it for crafting if you do beads. I mean, I think this has 100 million different uses, but it's so pretty. If you were doing breakfast, you could put different kinds of jams on here, or if you wanted to be real extra and make a couple of different butters, like a honey butter and a whipped butter and maybe a cinnamon butter or something, you could do something like that. Oh my goodness. This box is beautiful. This is the olive wood 7-piece condiment set, olive wood condiment set, accompanied by 3 ceramic bowls and mini scoops. You do have to hand wash these, which makes sense because they're wooden. It does say that the little ceramic pieces though will go in the dishwasher. So thank you to her for that. And again, you're just going to polish with the olive oil in order to bring back the luster and really show off the grain of the wood. It says a perfect addition to the table to use for jams, butters, oh, and honey. I didn't even say honey, or to openly store dried herbs, salts, and peppers. Ceramic bowls can be washed in the dishwasher. Wooden items and scoops are hand washed. This is so good. This is such a good box. Okay, so we're at the end. Oh, are we at the end? Because usually she has one more surprise in here. It's down here. Hold on. Hold on. She did her traditional jute tote. Now y'all are going to laugh because I got to meet with another box owner who came to market. I was hoping that Corinne was going to come to market and I was going to get to meet with her, but the weather didn't work out. But I was talking to the owner of the Free Spirit Bundle, and I opened my trunk for something, and I'm like, I think that they talk, the 2 owners, and I said, you let Corinne know that my Trove Box bags were in the back of my car. I use them all the time, Sprouts is my favorite grocery store right now. I just love going in there, and you have to pay to have bags. A lot of you guys have to do that in the country. That's the only store here in Georgia you have to do that. So I always make sure that I have my tote bags. I have one that's just my post office bags where I'm returning like clothing subscription boxes and things back to the post office. These are so good. The reason they're so good is this is soft and cushy. The strap is long, so if you've got like bread or groceries or something that's sticking out of the bag, you still have a little bit of room in here, and it holds a ton of stuff, and it folds up really, really flat. Y'all, these are so good. And I love that she gives us one of these each and every time. In hers, I actually gave one to my mom because I have probably 8 or 9 of them now. And she says that she really likes hers too. So that was our box. We got the 2 olive wood boards, which were just gorgeous. The striped cotton tea towel, you could get red or blue. The olive wood 7-piece condiment set. I think my favorite were the glasses, the French bee tumblers, the set of 4. The colors are so on trend and so beautiful. They just have to make you happy. The Langole, I think I'm saying it wrong. Mini cheese knives, were those not stunning? As well as the small little box of jam, or the jar of jam. I got the raspberry macaroon. You see why I love this box so much? It is so good. Now, if you decide that you need this box, or maybe you want to send it out for like Mother's Day or a birthday gift, she will send a card ahead of the box letting your person know that the box is coming, which I think is really, really sweet too. So if you need a retirement gift, or like I said, a birthday gift for your mom or aunt, maybe a couple of you can go in and grab it. I think it would make the perfect, lovely gift. So again, you can use my discount code that is going to give you $15 off either your first box or $100 or more purchase over in the marketplace. Thank you to My Trove for sending it over. And you guys, I'll see you soon for another video. Bye-bye.